Hi, my name is Alex Mayer and I'm the CEO of UpLink. In this video, we'll do a quick demo of UpLink and focus on three key areas. First, we'll create an engagement using our Excel upload capability. Then, we'll see what your clients will see when they upload documents. And lastly, we'll take a look at the review process and how our AI capabilities really streamline and improve this process overall. Let's dive in. First, we're going to add a new engagement with our Excel upload. We provide a template that you can download. I have filled one out already, and here's what that looks like. So in this file, we are creating the engagement itself. So this is the Initech SOC 2 for 2023. We have a default client email. That means that all requests created in this engagement will default to going to this email address, but I can override it on individual requests. And so these handful of requests will actually go to a different email address. Down here, we've listed out all of the requests that we have for the client. We provided a title, a description, due date, and status for each of these requests. One key feature to point out here is the inactive status on requests. An inactive request means the client can't see it. This is useful when you don't want your client to see a request yet because they either can't or shouldn't provide it yet. When you're ready for the client to see it, all you do is toggle the status from inactive to open and the client will see it. In column G, we've listed out these expectations. And these are the queries that we have that we want the AI to attempt to answer for us based on the documents uploaded by the client. You can actually specify more than one query for the AI by separating them using new lines within the same cell. You can mark requests as sensitive, which means that only the person requesting the document will be able to view the document. Optional allows you to give the client the ability to say this request is not applicable for their situation. And require screenshots means that the client will either have to record their screen or provide screenshot evidence of how they generated the documents that they're uploading. These last three columns are examples of custom attributes. We know that every engagement is different, and so we give you the ability to define custom attributes to better organize your requests. Some teams use priority, some teams will add a category, and other teams will add a reference number to their requests. You can add as many request attributes as you'd like, and you can also update them in bulk using Excel. So now all we need to do is drag and drop our Excel template into UpLink. We preview what's about to be uploaded. We'll finalize the upload. And now UpLink is creating this engagement with all of the requests associated with it. The engagement's created in a draft status, so we can take a look at it before we send anything to our client. Everything looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and publish this. And emails will be sent out to the client. We send one email per client contact, and this is what that email looks like. It can be custom branded with your firm's logo, and it is specific to the person who we were requesting documents from. They click on Upload Documents, and they're immediately taken to UpLink. There's no account for them to create. There's no password for them to set or reset. It's extremely simple and user-friendly. We use these secure links instead of username and password authentication for clients for two reasons. The first is security. If one of your client contacts is terminated and they have separate login credentials, they'll likely be able to access the system even after they're terminated. With links going directly to their work email address, however, if they lose access to their inbox, they lose access to UpLink. The second reason we use email links is because it's so much more convenient for clients. All they have to do is click on the link in the email and they're in the system. There's no account to create, there's no password to set or reset. It's point and click easy. We're also filtering down by default only the requests that are assigned to that person to keep things streamlined and easy for them to digest. We'll click on this password policy here, and we'll actually drag and drop and upload this policy and submit it. We'll also drag and drop these change tickets and upload a bunch of files at once. We can go ahead and submit this, and now you can see that both the password policy and the change sample documentation change their status to in review. Back on the requester side of things, we can see the change sample documentation and the password policy are ready for our review. Let's take a look at the password policy. In our Excel file, we specified 5 different questions for the AI to attempt to answer on the policy document uploaded by the client. Let's take a look at that. We can preview the file inside of UpLink. No need to download it separately. And we can see the answers to these questions. This first question, are users required to change their password every 90 days? There's nothing in the document to determine that, so the answer is set to no, which is correct. Does the password require at least one uppercase letter? We can take a look at page 3 here and see that yes, one uppercase letter is required. So is one number. However, the password policy doesn't say anything about special characters. So that's also correct. And lastly, the minimum password length is not 12. So that's also correct. I can go ahead and then approve this. Now let's take a look at that change management sample. Client uploaded 25 documents, and we had specified 6 queries in our template. Take a look at what those look like. So we can see we're getting answers back for all 25 documents across all 6 questions with the answers to those specific documents. So you can go in here and review. The PDF is marked up and annotated, and that is available for download. To do the download, you can download the work paper. And here's what that work paper looks like. We have each of the files that were uploaded, and then each of the queries that were defined in these columns. We can see the answers to each query for each document. Obviously, being able to download that file dramatically speeds up documentation. I hope this video gave you a glimpse into how powerful UpLink is and how much it can do to transform your audit engagements. If you want to learn more, find us at uplinkapp.io. We'd love to hear from you.